What's going on, everybody? This is Rockstar of the Word Bang Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful, beautiful co-host, Miss Sarah Lace. How you doing, Miss Sarah?
I am doing pretty good, getting a little sleepy to be honest with you, but I took quite a few bong rips today, so that might also be why. Had bong rips, munchies, and then got the itis. But I'm still here having some fun. But I'm going to introduce you an awesome new individual that we haven't had on the podcast just yet. She is actually very exotic. But before I'll actually let her tell you more about herself, the beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Agatha Vega.
Oh, thank you. That was so nice. Thank you.
Of course.
Hello.
So I guess tell us a little about yourself. For somebody who hasn't had the opportunity to know who you are, who are you? Who is this European lady over here we're talking to?
Well, I'm not really European, but maybe some people still thinking. Even I know many people don't know I speak Spanish, but
Mhm.
I'm from Venezuela, so I'm Latina girl, and
Yeah.
I'm 26 years old and I live in Spain. I moved like 4 years ago and I do porn. So, and
Okay.
other things like modeling. So, yeah, that's who
Did
I
you
am. I guess.
did you start in Venezuela? English, I can't do it. Did you start in
Right, me neither.
Venezuela and then go to Spain, or did you start in Spain and then?
I started in Spain, yeah, but in Venezuela, it's not really like allowed to do this kind of stuff. Even I know like OnlyFans doesn't work really well in there. Like they don't like this kind of things.
That makes sense. I get it. There's a lot of places that are like that where it's a little more taboo or even just against the law in some like areas. But anyways, what is it like living in Spain?
It's beautiful and more where I live. I'm so lucky I end up in Tenerife because my sister and my mom were living there before. So Tenerife is an island, so the weather is really similar to where I'm from, Venezuela. So I appreciate because I hate cold weather and everywhere else that is not Tenerife it gets really cold. So I love it.
Yeah.
See, I grew up in the mid Indiana, state of Indiana,
Okay.
and like they
Mhm.
get snow, and that's one thing I try to avoid completely. So I agree with you. I do not like to be around anything of cold weather, and my family's like, "Oh, so when you gonna come visit?" And I'm like, "Not when snow is on the ground."
Right? Exactly. Every time someone asks me to go up north, I'm like, I'm gonna go after winter is over, okay? Once I know it's not snowing over there.
I heard that some many people actually love more cold places than hot, but I'm not one of those. Like I really prefer to melt than be in freezing places. And I don't like.
Yeah, I have a house guest who's at my home right now. Well, was at my home earlier today, who basically she's from New York City. Well, she lives in New
Mhm.
York now, and she's like, I need all four seasons. I'm like, why? Why is all four seasons necessary? Like, I
Right?
don't need it. Like, I know it's there, I know it exists, but if it's below 58 degrees, that's too much.
Hmm.
Yeah, why
Exactly.
ever no one was like that? Yeah, I don't understand too.
So since you're currently visiting LA right now, so what is your experience from shooting in the States compared to shooting in over there?
So here is nice, but I don't. I just feel I don't imagine myself like living here forever. Because also I don't like really like life city. I know also some people like it, but not my case. So it's nice for a few months. It's really cool. Also, I'm saying to everyone like it's so expensive, so that's crazy. I miss
Mhm.
cheap Europe. Well, cheaper, no? Like some places are, of course, more expensive, the big cities, but here is crazy. Like, wow, it's a big contrast. Like,
Yeah, definitely. LA is definitely always more expensive than anything else, I feel like.
Yeah, I live in I live in LA too, so it's like I like living out here. I don't mind paying that little extra bit, but I've never been to Europe.
Exactly. I think because
So
many people
Yes.
is used to living here and pay these taxes already and stuff. But when you go and try to live other place that is like so cheap, I guess that makes you think twice. Like, I don't know if I want to be here forever and pay that much forever. But makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
so
Exactly.
so since you've been here, you are here in LA. Who have you been shooting with out here?
I should do it with many people, but honestly, I'm bad with names, so I don't remember a few. Like, I mean, for example, today I should do it with Drew Kate. I shot with Yana Dior, Sabrina, but I don't remember her second name. Like, I shot so much with so many girls.
See, I know
Was it
Gianna.
Sabrina Rogue?
Who? Sabrina
Was
who?
it Sabrina Rogue?
I don't remember. She's a red hair with big boobs and green eyes, beautiful girl. But yeah, I'm really bad with the name. So sorry, Sabrina.
I have no idea who that is.
It is
Gorgeous. She's so
okay.
sexy.
Not
Huh?
sure.
No, I'm trying to think who that is. I'm like Sabrina.
This industry is so big anyways, we may not actually know who it is.
So many beautiful girls. So yeah, it's hard. I'm just trying to shoot with as many as then as I can.
So like you've been here for like for 3 months now? Like in
Yeah, I'm gonna be 3 months. Yeah.
because I'm so sorry. Like you messaged me and I'm like it went to the spam. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, she's here for like 2 more weeks. Oh no. We gotta
Right?
get her
You're like,
on.
might as well get this done.
And I'm like, no, hey Sarah, we got this amazing woman who's been like nominated for all these awards. She won like 2023 best like all girl sex scene, and she's been nominated for all this, and she has all these awards, and like she
See
won.
a baddie.
She's
I think.
she does all this. She's hung out with Nathan and done a little cooking show with him, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta have Agatha on. And I'm like, I got this message so late.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
it's funny because I contact many people, but many of them just answer now that I have few days left. But it's okay because I know many people is really busy and actually people schedule this kind of
No,
podcast or interviews with a lot of time. So 3 months is nothing. Like I try to do as much
it
as I
actually
can.
it went to my spam. It went to
Mhm.
my spam, so I didn't see it.
Exactly. Also, that happens a lot on Instagram. Yeah. Then you check and you have so many proposals and people in there that you never watch. It's
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
crazy.
I rarely ever check it and like the spam thingy, and I just happened to click it, and I'm like, who is this person? And I
Mhm.
and I feel so bad because it was like a month later, and I'm like, oh
It
Jesus
happens to
Christ.
everyone. Yeah, it happens same to me.
And that's
I
why I
feel
try to rush and say, hey, I said, and if you're not available, like right before you leave, we can wait till you go back. But I
but we
didn't want
made it.
Yeah,
So that's great.
exactly. I feel like if we had tried to do it when she went back, then trying to get like all the timing together
time
right would
zones.
be so much
That's gonna be
harder.
hard.
So
Yeah.
it's better that we got it done now, you know? Like,
So in
Definitely.
contrast, shooting in Europe and shooting here, what do you think is the main difference that you've experienced?
I didn't got to shoot here that much. The few productions I shoot with here was for BR. I work a lot for BR, and I mean, it's not. I didn't see big difference on set because BR can be different. No, some days I work really fast, some days takes longer, but pretty much the same. I just saw difference like on other things like the agencies, how they work here, um different things, like
mhm.
examples. Like for example, in Europe, I don't know, they pay ticket, they pay stay, they pay everything the models spend, and here it's not the same. And I was like, oh, you're not gonna pay my ticket, like, but it's different here. So there's
Yeah,
many different things from here in Europe, but the on set, it feels the same.
Okay, because I know a
that's
lot
good
of,
to hear at least, you know?
I wish
Uh-huh.
here they cover that stuff because people spend a lot of money to travel, and then like you get to the location, and then by the time you fly here from blah blah state, they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, the show was canceled," and you already are here, and I was
No.
like,
If
"Yeah."
they cancel, I think I don't know how it works here, but I think it should be the same. Like they have to, I don't know, pay you something. I don't know, but yeah, the ticket and everything's different because in here it's like you don't have to move that much. In Europe, you move more. Like you have to travel different countries and stuff. But yeah, I didn't knew. I was kind of like, oh wow, surprise. Okay, that's
See,
not the same in
and the
Europe.
only thing I know about like
Hmm.
VR is like it's more focused, like I don't want to say soloist based, but it's kind of like the person holding the camera is a prop rather than an actual partner, if that makes sense.
No, you mean like in VR? It's not.
Like a
What do
V,
you mean, like
like
a
a
real
V,
performer?
you see, because VR,
Yeah, I feel
it's
like
VR. It's like they're a prop rather than they're a performer. Like they're
Ah, okay,
there.
toys. Yeah, like they stay there. Yeah, the guys are like a toy, kind of toys. Yeah, I mean, some positions they have to fuck, but mostly it's like they are just laying there, and the girl has to do
All
more
the
work.
work.
Yeah,
hmm
it's okay. I like VR. I like. I feel you can be more personal, and I have many fans from that, so I like to shoot with VR.
What type of shoes do you have on your platforms?
Sorry again. I didn't hear good.
So what type of shoes do like your fans normally request for you on your platforms?
What they request? I think people in my case, like they just want personal stuff. Like, of course, you can find porn of me around, so they don't really care that much to see. Ah, I did a scene. No, they want just more personal things. A lot of customs. That's what I do mostly. Like,
A lot of
just
what?
saying
I'm sorry.
name, the grades, this kind of stuff.
I mean, I'm sorry, I missed that very last part. You said a lot of what?
what'd you call it?
I don't know how
Oh,
to pronounce
customs,
customs.
customs. I
Oh,
mean, like,
customs.
if you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, if you said some stuff in Spanish, like Sarah will understand it completely,
Hmm.
because that's her language that she speaks, and I know you speak it a lot more. I know that's another language you prefer, and like, so if you said a word in that language, she's like, oh yeah, she means this. You know, that's
Well,
that's
I don't know how similar like our Spanish is, because like everyone's Spanish is like different, like
Yeah.
according to different locations. So I feel like Venezuelan Spanish might be a little different.
I don't know.
What is your Spanish? Where are you from? Like
So I'm from Texas, but my family's Honduran.
from
So
where?
we
I didn't hear.
Honduras from
Honduras,
Honduras,
100.
Honduras.
Honduras from Central
Honduras,
America.
Honduras. Sorry, yeah, like we pronounce so different. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. And we say Honduras. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't understand. Okay. No, I think it's similar because it's like neutral accent. Like in Venezuela, we don't really have an accent, and we have, of course, everybody has different words, but it's pretty much the same Spanish, like
Yeah,
just Spanish.
I love it.
Yeah,
Videos
Perfect.
I don't.
personalizados.
I
So,
don't like the thing is. I want to say this because I don't speak the language like
uh-huh.
at
Mhm.
all. I didn't know it was a difference.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
different like dialects and stuff like that, and like some places have different meanings for the same words.
Yeah. No, it's the same, no? Like English, no? English in UK, English in Australia. It's like it's not the same at all. Like it's totally different. The accent, the words, like, but it's English. But
Hmm.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
but the thing is but the thing is they call that European English, and then they call us like what's left over here. because we just don't know how to speak correctly. So like we even spell our same words differently, like flavor, like they spell it with a U, and we don't use the U here.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I prefer from all the ways. And I know people say this, but of course, I prefer the English from here. Like when you go to UK, it's really hard to understand what they say, and Australia the same. Like unless you live there, it's like wow, like I don't
Uh,
understand.
Yeah, that's strong
I really
accent.
want to go to Australia.
I mean too.
Because I've never been there, but I know we had someone on here previously that was talking about how much they enjoy being there. And I'm trying to remember what, because I know they go to Europe a lot also to shoot. And they were telling us about, how different it is when they go around. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
can.
so
Hmm.
like what do you do outside? Like what do you do for your fun? What does Agatha do for fun? What is the fun side of you?
The fun
Besides
side.
just porn.
Yeah,
No, because at the end of the day, you are more than just a performer. You know,
yeah,
you
we are all more than we are human beings. So
Hmm.
for fun, I mean, I like to be around the beach, so it's good where I'm living. I don't do like any kind of sports, which I would like to do. But I just like to be on the beach. Like I like to swim. I like to do snorkeling. I try to do diving because I like to be on the sea. But well, diving can get you a bit of anxiety, so I stop it a bit. But and then I don't know. I think basic things like I love to eat good food, cooking. I love to watch movies. I'm really fan of watching movies and review like, wow, yeah, this movie was good and shit. And then and traveling, of course, like I love to just travel and take photography. I like
Hmm.
photography a lot, so I'm taking my phone is dead from so many pics I have. And
like what genre of movies do you prefer? Do you like to review?
I like real life stories. That's what I search more like.
Like
And
documentaries?
no, I mean documentaries too. I like a lot of documentaries, but I mean more like based on true story. You know, like Titanic or this kind of movies. So
Okay, yeah,
what I enjoy more. Oh,
it's okay. Mhm.
It's
so
okay.
yeah, that's the kind of movies I like more. And horror, I like horror too.
Gore? I'm
Wait,
sorry.
you like what?
Horror movies, you know, like
Oh,
Horror.
horror.
horror. Yeah, we pronounce so different.
Oh no, no,
Because
no,
I
like
was like, oh
no, it's like
Horror,
no,
horror,
no, it's just like
scary movies. Yeah.
you got that
no.
accent.
I heard oro like gold. I was like, damn, I'm just thinking about the bread, thinking
Like
about that money.
what horror movies do you really get into?
uh, for example, because my mom always liked to watch this movie, so that's why we got into it. And we always like I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Resident Evil,
Oh
and
yeah.
Evil?
that was good. Or Silent Hill, or we like Saw, of course. Saw, no, how you say the
Yeah,
Hmm.
game?
so
Saw, yeah, like so good. Good movies, good
have you seen the
movies.
new one?
Ah,
Have you seen the new one?
yeah. I watch all of them. I like it.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
See this, check this out. So, in my opinion, this is my review on Saw. My favorite one is the second one because everybody seems to really enjoy the first one more than anything else because he's just link. I'm sorry, spoiler alert, and it's been out for like over 15 years. So if you haven't seen Saw, that's your fault. Anyway,
Goodness.
the first one, he's just laying there in the ground, and and they're just doing a whole bunch of backstory. I like the second one the best because it's not super gory. Because that's like after that, that's when they got like super gory in some of the trials, like the people who are guilty,
Hmm.
they didn't really deserve some of that. Some of them did, but they didn't really deserve all that. And it's
Yeah.
like it was a little bit too much. And I like the second. I think because I like Danny Glover. So it added a little more to it.
Hmm.
But
That makes
well,
sense.
which one of the songs was your favorite?
I mean, yeah, from like the fourth movie, like I don't know, you don't feel the same when the first character doesn't like appear that much. So yeah, of course the first movies, but I also like the last one a lot, like
Because he came
his
back because
revenge.
Topher came
And
back.
so cool. I like all of them because they all had different ways to kill people. So creative. So so it's like
So you so you so
wow.
you, so you like the gory murder then.
I, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah, I think
crazier.
that's
It's
what it is.
interesting.
No, it's wrong with
The
like
edge of your seat gore.
see
Yeah,
so
but no, there's some gore movies I didn't like. This one in specific, I like. You know, like for example, this movie everybody recommends, like, oh, it's so horrible, Serbian film. You know, but I didn't like that one much because it's, yeah, like disgusting, like in different ways. Like, wow, no,
Yeah.
this is disgusting. Like, and all the one that they put the three people together in the ass, and I don't know how they call
human
him. Yes,
human centipede.
Oh,
like
that
that
one
one
I don't
are more
understand.
disgusting than interesting. So it's like I don't enjoy this kind of movies that
You
much.
know what?
Yeah.
You know what's so sad though? I think because of that movie,
Hmm.
it made it like it kind of had a negative effect because it made people more interested in to look up that type of content.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. I think because yeah, think about how often you saw people eating booty before Human Centipede came out, and how often you see people requesting that you eat booty after that movie came out. Think
can
about it.
be
I
true.
don't know if it came from that.
I,
And
I'm not, I'm not,
I
I'm
would
not, I'm not, I'm not,
rather
I'm not, I'm not saying it did, but think about the influx of people requesting, "Hey, do you eat booty?" after that movie came out compared to before that movie came out.
Can be,
okay.
yeah.
I I get what you mean. Yeah. I'm not happy with it, but I understand it.
I mean, like it's not my thing, but people like it, and I'm just saying, like I seen it a lot more after Human Centipede came out.
Oh
I
goodness.
no, I'm not gonna kink shame.
Like I don't even want to think of it like that, you know? Like now every time I eat ass, that's what I'm gonna think of. Like, oh well, what if this is this is what they liked watching, and
Yeah,
now this is what
I
they've
mean, I'm
become.
not, I'm not saying that's what the individuals. I'm just saying, like, it was. Think about it. Just think about how, I don't know, like when it came out, but I know, like, from when I seen it, you didn't see anybody, you didn't really
No.
see anybody in porn eating booty, and then that movie came out, and now everybody's eating booty.
Okay, I
Okay,
didn't
when
know
did that
about
movie
that.
come out?
Messed up all your minds right now. Yeah, think about it. Think about it. Really sit back and think about it. How
I have
often?
to check which year that movie was out because I don't remember. I think it's really old, no? Like maybe more
Yeah,
No,
than 10 years.
Human
yeah,
Centipede
it's about
came out.
in the
Um,
90s.
no,
No,
Human
No?
I
Cent- Human
yeah.
Centipede came out. It came out in '09, but you really
Hmm.
started to see it a lot more, like pop up a lot more in 2011.
Damn.
And like I don't like y'all. I'm older than both of you all, but I remember like what I used to see in porn, prior.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I also like Terrifier. This I know it's a gory horror movie. I don't know if you've seen Terrifier.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that one.
Terrifier.
Terrifier. Uh-huh. What?
Have you seen that movie? It's a really good.
Ah, no,
Like
I
I'm just
didn't watch. No, no, no. That sound doesn't. That name doesn't sound for me. Maybe I watched, but I don't remember what it was about.
it's just one of those really gory for no reason movies. Like
Mm.
gory for no reason horror movies.
Ah, no, probably. It doesn't sound for me. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna check about it just to
No, I
give
mean,
a review.
oh no, because I like do you post your reviews or do you just
No, I just keep for myself. Maybe I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, like giving my reviews. Why not? Like,
I'm gonna give.
Oh my God, it'd be cute.
I'm gonna give you an idea because people like movies, and if you tell your fans to say, "Hey, I watched this movie," and you don't even got to be naked. You could be in like a little bikini, like, "Yes, this is my review
sexy
on."
review.
So like,
Yeah.
this is my review on Saw 11. I think it's 11. Saw 11. See, and then you could be just sitting there and people will buy it because one is you, two, you're in a bikini, and they will say, well, damn, I like her viewpoint. And they would just want to hear more of it.
Yeah, for
Bikini
sure. That's a good idea.
reviews.
Also, yeah, that many girls are doing that, Leah, like a try on haul and these kind of things. But yeah,
Well,
I can.
I don't follow anybody else who does it. So this, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
people love you. So
Fine.
that's a whole like a whole nother avenue. When you're like when you're bored, it's like I don't feel like shooting. I don't feel like recording today. I'm gonna do a little quick review. You know what? I'm gonna do an old movie too. I'm gonna talk about Friday the
Yeah,
13th.
many people do that. Just like watch the movie on live and do the review in the moment. Like that's crazy. I'll play video games. Let's see.
What do you play?
Many possibilities. Playing video games and stuff. Like
What do you play? What games
Do
do you
you
play?
play video games?
I do. I mean, I used to do more before. Now I don't do that much. But I the same. Like I like some horror games, and because my mom also she used to play when I was kid, and adventure games like many good games. Just like many of people play normally, like Final Fantasy, Zelda, Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil,
Mhm.
Silent Hill, all these nice games. The Evil Within. I don't know how to pronounce.
You said it
Good
correctly.
Yeah,
games, like
evil.
Even with
Evil
it.
Within. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
played a lot of Final Fantasy 7. I really couldn't get into Final Fantasy 8 or Final Fantasy 15.
Wow, it's too much. It's too many.
I mean, no, it's like
Yeah.
it's like 18 or 19 of them. And now they're going back and redoing like everybody's favorite because everybody loves 7 the most because people like,
Okay.
Tifa and all them. But like
Mhm.
it just got redone again for like the fourth time and re-released. And they're just updating little things about it.
Hmm.
Exactly. So yeah, it's nice to play video
That's
games.
overdone. Like I like series and I like when they have multiple things of some things, but to an extent, I feel like four tops, at four you should close it out.
Sure.
Just, like if you can't create like a different storyline of it, like just I'd be over it.
Uh, uh.
At least with Saw, they create like they have different methods, you
Yeah,
know?
different ways of torture and death.
Yeah. But like what's different in Final Fantasy, like the video games?
Yeah, no, I mean, like for me, the same with Fast and Furious. Like I never liked that movie. I
Hmm.
know people love it, but for me, it's the same and the same. I mean, but I know many people love it.
Yeah.
I
Me
despise
too. I mean, like I don't watch Fast and Furious. Like I
Fast and
never been
Furious.
interested.
Like
I was happy with the first one, like when I thought they just rode off into the sunset and that was it. But like then it kept going and I was like, okay, like they're not
They never stop.
bad.
Yeah.
like I saw a little bit of the first one, and then when I heard they did Tokyo Drift, I'm like they're doing too much. And now they're on what, like Fast and Furious 9, and now they're coming out with new brothers. And like I'm thinking in my head, like he's always talking about family, family. And then like when John Cena came along, it's like, oh, I got a mystery brother. It's like, are you really about family, or you just got some, a whole nother? So this,
It's crazy.
where's his brother come from? Like
Exactly.
in the first like 9 movies, 8 movies, I don't know what number it is. But like, and I understand he's
Yeah,
John Cena,
no.
you can't see him, but he's still your brother. So
Oh goodness.
But the same, like some people don't like Harry Potter, and I like a lot. Like for me, it's different. Like
If
they
any,
do
okay, I'm gonna
I
say
different
this.
do
stories,
like
but
Harry
If
Potter. I
anybody
love
doesn't
it.
like Harry Potter, we don't care about them.
That's right.
Question:
Because the thing is,
have you ever did your house?
have what?
Have you ever like seen what house you belong to?
I didn't understand. Like if I'm seeing a house,
house? Harry Potter house?
if
Like
I bought a house.
no. In Harry Potter, like you know how they put
I bought.
everybody in like a house. So Hufflepuff, Slytherin,
Uh-huh,
Gryffindor.
exactly. Okay, if which
Gryffindor.
one I would choose?
No, which one? Like,
Which one are you?
have you ever taken the test?
Oh shit.
Have you
Sometimes I just don't understand.
have you ever taken the test to
Ah,
see?
no.
Okay,
Sorry.
no, because
Like I
like
speak English, but sometimes I just don't understand some stuff.
oh no, like if you
It's
can
okay.
understand
It's
me,
okay.
I'll make Sarah
It was
translate.
cute.
Sorry,
I
I panicked.
I took the test and I ended up in Hufflepuff.
Ah, no, I know. I probably I done, but I don't remember. Yeah, like this kind of games or tests. But yeah, I don't
Or which
remember
one
which
would you
one.
pick then?
Ah, of course, Gryffindor. But I think when I did it, it showed me Slytherin, so I'm like a bitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be one of the bad ones, probably
No,
if I
no,
want to
I
be Slytherin.
mean, yeah,
Slyth-
they're not necessarily bad.
Not really, yeah, but yeah.
They may start off as it like rebellious,
like
but
Slytherin doesn't mean like you are a evil person. I forget their other traits. I think it's like ambition. I'm looking it up. Ambition, resourcefulness, determination, and cleverness. That's Slytherin.
Good description. Good.
So if
so
you follow it,
Slytherin is
oh
clever.
yeah, and they're self-confident, they're self-assured, and they trust in what they can do. So if that
Yeah,
sounds like you, then yeah.
that's not like my description, but yeah.
So
Who
Is
what's
that
knows?
mine?
what
Determined slash stubborn?
Sorry?
What's mine? Determined slash stubborn?
for what? Slytherin?
For Gryffindor, what is that? What's mine?
I have to look
Uh-huh.
it up. But yet, no, like, because I feel that because I don't fall into any type of traits when it comes to the other houses. I just know,
Mhm.
like, every time I've taken the test, uh, it's weird, you know, because
Mhm.
I'm always Hufflepuff.
Which
Mm.
is good, you know? It's just everybody has a different way of doing things too. Like, because everyone has to cross obstacles. We all just have different way of crossing those obstacles. And I feel like that's what those houses represent.
True. Agree.
Gryffindor is courage, chivalry, and determination. See,
Oh, see, when I hear determination, I think stubbornness, okay? Because I am stubborn. I don't know if I'd be determined, but
I mean,
stubborn, definitely.
unless you're
You
determined for
know?
your stubbornness.
Hey, that's right. Mm, I'm
I
determined
read
to be stubborn.
so I read also you do like I see on here you also do yoga and you do more stuff. So do you still do yoga or is that just something that was just added that's incorrect out here on the interwebs about you?
Sorry, I didn't hear you well.
I said
Do
that
you do yoga? Do you do yoga?
If I do yoga?
Yes.
Oh shit, sometimes. But
no
not much. Like I don't consider myself a yoga girl. I wish someday I hope.
no
But
because like I tried to do research about you
oh
and
really? You find yoga?
that was one of the things it said. It said that Agatha Vega loves to do yoga.
Hmm.
Where I like to do sometimes, but yeah, I cannot consider myself like a yoga girl. My sister do a lot, and I try to be more consistent, but that's not something I am. You know, I'm not. consistent, so it's really hard to keep in something except the movies. Right? That's something I do consistent. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
because I
I
know,
totally get that.
because I know Sarah does a lot of yoga, and she's tried to make me do it before too. And
Yoga is
Hmm.
nice.
I don't have the body for it anymore. My body,
No, like
my
whatever kind of body can do yoga, and it just feels nice to crack your bones and be more flexible. Like also
I think
whatever kind of people.
I'm too stiff these days
Well,
because
that's the
like
point of yoga. That's literally the point of
I
yoga,
know,
to
but like I
loosen
had
up your stiffness over
because
time.
both of y'all are still in your 20s and I'm in my 40s.
Yes, yes,
So it's
yes.
kind of like
You're
That's
young and you are old. That's that's neither here nor there, okay? Yoga is for all ages,
all
all
y'all
body. Yeah,
y'all
sizes.
y'all body still can make mistakes. I can't.
I mean, shit. You saw you saw the repercussions of last time I was drinking. All the bruises I had on my legs from doing all the twerking and splits I did on the floor. Ugh. And
can
it's
happen.
worse, I have video proof of it.
So I'm gonna ask the questions. Well, since you are out here in LA, are there any performers that you didn't get a chance to work with that you want to work with out here?
Yeah, of course. I wrote many people, but some of them didn't check my message. Like, for example, of course, I would love to work like with Angela White and big names, Riley Reid, but I think she's not doing content at the moment. Like,
Hmm.
or Sky Bree or Sky Bry. I don't know if I mentioned you.
Mhm.
Miss Kensian. Like, there's many gorgeous girls. Like I would love to shoot with, but I think they don't check the DMs or also I think one of them told me like she's not doing content at the moment, so it just happened. Yeah, maybe next time.
No, I mean, like if you had names, there's a lot of people that I just know their phone number. I would just call them up and say, look, I got this girl. Her name is Agatha. You know, she represents
She's
a
Venezuelan.
she's Venezuelan and she represents Europe and she you know like she like and like man she's a beautiful human being, you
Oh, I
know,
bet.
Mhm.
and I think you will have fun working with her. I've done that before on this podcast because I know a lot of random people just
Uh,
and they're randomly in my phone and I've hit them up like, hey, we were doing this podcast with blah blah, and I asked them, hey, who do you want to work with? And they said your name, and I said that to a few people. They were like, oh, I would love to work with them, and they ended up having relations on camera. You know,
Relations on camera, the way you say it.
yeah, that's it.
what do you want me to say?
Just
Like they had a
they fucked.
yeah, I don't cuss.
Fine, fine. They ended up filming, okay?
She wants me to cuss Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say these swear words, and she wants me to say the F word.
One of these days, I'm bound to get him to cuss, okay? It's just bound to happen.
See,
I will agitate him or
I don't do
aggravate him enough
I don't
to
do
get
these
him to cuss.
I don't use these vulgarities. Even you can try, but I don't think you'll be successful.
What if we make it your safe word? You're gonna have
Oh,
to say it then.
my safe word is pineapple. I like.
Good
No,
word.
no, no. I'm gonna change your safe word into a cuss word, and then
like we'll do it like we did in the 90s. There'll be no safe word. Who needs a safe word at that point?
oh my god, that's dangerous. No safe word. Ooh.
No safe word is needed if you want to have me say a curse word. Agatha's over there like, what are they talking about?
Just listen, like okay,
No, we're
pineapple.
talking.
Okay.
You know what a safe word is, right? You know, like
Yeah, of course
yes.
we use on set and stuff, and like pretty easy words, not like stop or
I know
cut.
because stop could be like stop like some playful stop and
Mm.
whatever. She's just trying to get me to curse and like she knows that I don't curse. So people try to see how far they can push me to make me say swears.
Okay.
One time we got him to say titty fucking.
Yeah, they got me to say titty effing.
He said
And
titty fucking one time.
because
Oh, wow.
because this the thing is they know I like titties. And like we were talking about, because like I'm a connoisseur of titties. I don't care if you are flatter than the table that's in front of you, or if you have like five like the size of five basketballs on your chest. Like just as long as they exist, you know, I like titties, you know.
Oh,
And
that's
like I was telling somebody there is a point where it like they can get too big that it's too hard to have titty sex with them, because like like everybody's like males wise, dick is only so big, so they can only go through so much titty before it's too much titty. And like when I was talking about that, I said titty Fucking. I said the cuss word, but I wasn't thinking because I was in the zone because I was thinking about
That's
titties.
what.
Mhm. Ah, I didn't knew that. Okay.
Hmm.
But better, yeah, also for socials, not to try to avoid these words. No.
But if you think about it, like the same way goes for like really, really, really big booties. I'm not saying that she has to be like fat, but just like, just like a thick, plump booty. At one point, it's gonna be too big to fuck through in doggy style, won't it?
I I'm not a booty person, so
But you get what I mean,
what
though. Like
why are you why are
the
you
ones who are
What do
booty
you mean?
people.
You're
no
not
I
because
like booty, so I
and
have to
booby.
think of this.
I like what sits up here because booty is booty, it's just
Hmm. Look,
you
with
must
Booby is
in a
nice.
girl's aspect, I'll just grab a longer strap on, you know. But like on a guy's aspect, like you're gonna have to dive through them cheeks, you know. If you're trying to get to where you're going, you
see
have to like angle it a certain way.
I would lay under you to eat whatever if that's what you're talking about because like here's the deal.
You gotta go
Like
under.
because like I don't mind like holding the booty, but like
Mhm.
no, it's like I don't know. I like the thing is like the girls who I've actually gone after, tried to date, the
Mhm.
majority of them had no booty. And I was okay with that. Like
Okay.
I mean Taylor Swift booty. I mean that, and I'm okay
Oh,
with that.
Washboard
yeah,
booty.
people so different. Yeah, we all have our taste. I like both booty and boobies.
Yeah.
Right, me too. It just depends. But I feel like I do go more for the booty.
Me too. Yeah. Kind of,
Right,
yeah.
me too. I
See,
like that, like the curvature of the hips and the waist. I feel like
Exactly.
that accentuation is what I end up hyperfixating on.
It's hot. Yeah, I agree.
Those curves.
see, I don't care about curves. Like,
I do.
I mean
They
you
don't have
do.
to be big, but they gotta be like soft curves, you
They
know?
they they could be non-existent for all I care.
Yeah, no, I think you can see like so many different type of bodies. Like, yeah, sometimes you just find a really skinny, super skinny girl that looks like kids. And
Oh
anyway,
no, no, not kids. That's too
like
much.
some people like it.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, but they cannot change their body. Like,
No, okay, no.
Exactly.
Let's rephrase this. If a person looks like a child, I am not into that. That's a little bit too
Mhm.
much. But like,
Yeah, but if
I
no one
like,
was into them, they will never find love or
I like,
nothing,
I like to be
because
able to
they
look at
cannot
somebody.
change.
If I can look at somebody and can tell that they and can tell and visibly tell that they're at least 23 or 24
Mm.
and or higher, that works for me. You know, because if they look younger than that, they you know they could be a lot younger than that, and I try to avoid that scenario because ew, you know.
Do
Yeah,
I look at least 23?
Yes, you look at least you look at least 23.
Because I
yeah.
know I got that tiny bod, and then sometimes I dress up and like I walked around with my stuffy with my plushie one time. So like I don't know.
But the thing is, I know how old you are, and I've seen you in person, and I know what you do for a living. So
True.
but if I saw you on the street, probably not. I probably would just keep walking past you, like, nope.
Still remember when we bought tacos when we went out to get tacos together, and then I had my little space buns
Is
with
that
the
true?
little flowers in it, and then I had the little teddy bear sweater, and I feel like people thought I looked like a child, and they're like, "What the
Combinations, yeah.
heck?"
See, and I look old now, so I just look like I'm a sugar daddy to everybody who I'm with. So
Exactly. So I really wondered what people thought of us, if they just thought he was my sugar daddy and then I was his little or something like that, or I was his like I don't know, I'm gonna just go with stepdaughter or niece or something. But I was just like,
I've been
Yeah.
called sugar daddy too much this year.
mm-hmm. But that's why it's kind of like, okay, maybe I should dress up like a grown up when we're going out next time. But like I didn't think we were going out that day. It just kind of ended up
It just
happening.
happened.
And I was like, well, I'm dressed how I'm dressed. Like you get what you get.
Yeah, sometimes you look younger, sometimes not that younger. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
what so what type of scenes do you like to shoot? Like outside of the VR, like what do you like to shoot for yourself? Um, what's the main thing your favorite scenes to shoot outside of VR?
And okay, for productions, I
No, no,
always
no,
say
no, 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 for
no
like
for my
for yourself, like
okay for my sites.
Mhm.
Um, well, I think the same. I'm a girl. I like to shoot girl because it's when I get to enjoy to be with girls because on my private life I don't get to have many experience with girls. I don't know why, just don't happen. Even if I love girls, so I love to enjoy when I get to do content and I just go there to enjoy a girl eats my pussy and just
Ooh. Okay.
yeah,
No, I
like
get what you mean. I like doing that too for sure. Oh,
this day.
see,
dang it.
because the thing
I
is,
had a question, but I forgot now.
see, the thing
Now
is
that you
like
said pussy.
I only watch girl because like for me it's like I don't want to see another man's penis. No disrespect to that male as male the man out there. I don't like looking at another man's penis. Like when I'm like
Mhm.
when I'm looking at videos, I'm like, oh, I don't want to see a person like and say, dang, they bigger than me, or I can be get gratification. I'm like, okay, I'm big, I'm a little bit
I'm
bigger than
sure many
them.
guys think like you. Yeah, 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 for
And
sure.
so, and I don't, and I can't like my imagination isn't that good to say, oh, that is my penis going inside of that person because I know my skin tone, and if and like if the person is of Mexican descent, hey, their penis is lighter than mine. I can't say, oh, that's my penis because like that's no, it's not even the same color, you know.
Okay.
Essentially, he overthinks it and he doesn't want to overthink it when he's masturbating. So he
I
just watches
overthink
Girl Girl.
everything. It's like
Yeah,
I can't like
that makes sense.
it's like I'm
But
like
he does like scenarios, which brings me to question, what is your favorite scenario that you have filmed, either professionally or for your own content?
Okay, but can you explain me like a scenario? You mean like the best
storyline.
experience storyline? Okay.
Storyline.
Okay, like a story.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. I don't know my favorite. I don't know. I mean, I think I like also the cheating story, like because I've been like
Okay.
I date with some guys that. like
Yeah.
we're cheating on his girlfriends, and I feel like that's hot. I'm a bitch, but yeah,
Oh no, I totally get that. I think
it's
that's
a good story.
sexy. Have you ever filmed one of those where they actually come back and like catch you cheating?
No, like that. I think I never shot. I should do definitely.
Because I have done one of those where it started off as a girl, and then he caught us and it turned into a threesome with two girls and a guy.
Okay, yeah, this kind of story. Yeah, I think I done
Or
some time.
or you can do the storyline of like it's a girl scene and your girl comes back and like she's outside the door and like she catches it but she gets turned down for it. So she's out the door doing what she's doing to herself. And then
Mhm.
at a point she runs in and says, no, 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 and joins and makes it a three-way, whatever. So
Exactly, good one too. Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not, like I record everybody's stuff for them, and then like before they shoot, they say, "Well, what should we do?" And I just give them a storyline, and so I love storylines. I like because
Mhm.
for me, I need to know why you're there. I know I don't like Gonzo.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like if
Like my thing is, if the fucking is like passionate enough, I'm not worried about the storyline. Like if I could see the penetration perfectly with the good lighting to the point where I don't have to think about it, like I'm happy. But every once in a while, the storyline kind of gets you in the mood. It kind of like sets the setting for why they're either doing something more sensually or why they're doing something more rough or
Sure.
hardcore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It depends. Yeah, like
Invite me.
there's many creators that actually do these storylines, but I don't do.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I need to know why things happen while they're happening, because otherwise
Yeah, makes sense.
I can't get into the scene. I need to know like
Mm-hmm.
because like let's say for example, you just said a cheating storyline. Okay, you're a lawyer, okay, and you're helping her do her taxes, and like he says, well, it was me. I just seen that my husband on his taxes is using the money to call to on all these porn sites and I'm jealous, whatever. And you say,
Mm.
oh, it's okay. And then y'all have sex. Okay, I understand why you're there. I understand why she's sad. I understand why she needs to get laid. I understand this, I understand that. I understand why. And now I'm into the story. I'm into the moment. But if I just turn it on and all of a sudden I just see like her leg behind her head and you're eating pussy, I love it, but I'm not into the scene. It's just I'm just gonna sit back and watch it and eat popcorn, because I'm not into the scene.
Okay. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I also like some story, but also, and yeah, I know some people get bored of stories. Like they just want right away the action. Like why I'm watching a movie,
Mm-hmm.
just go and fuck. But it's different. People like
I
Different
different.
feel
people.
I feel like that's the guys who are already like so edged that they're like, no, I need this quick. And
True.
I
Or
need to get
I don't
to the
know, people that
action.
maybe don't even like to watch like too many movies or yeah, like stories. Like they just go right away to action stuff where people is shooting and like they don't like to watch like stories and stuff. I don't know, but everybody's different.
Mhm.
But I also like story. Yeah, like some context is always nice. Yeah,
Yeah, because
to
like us dudes can come in like 2 minutes from watching a scene. So some people just like to do that. But if I'm watching it, I need to be engulfed in it. I need you to like, I need some foreplay, which is the like
you.
butter me up first. Give me a storyline, butter me up so I know why you're there.
I
Mhm.
agree. I agree. Totally.
So so anyway, what do you have coming out that we should look forward to?
Um, honestly, nothing that comes up like wow, like a big project. Just I'm still working and I'm just shooting a lot for VR. So I guess my fans that follow me from VR and be excited because there's things coming. But
No,
Mhm.
because you could, 'cause I don't know who all gonna be watching this, so it could be some new fans I've never heard of, and you're like, oh, I should go watch this. It just came out.
Mhm.
What? And then
okay. True, and of course, I mean the content I'm doing. Like I don't know if you like me, and the fans. I hope they are excited because I'm bringing things, and I guess something also new is like I don't shoot often with guys for my private site, so I shoot with Dread a few weeks ago, and I know many people like I did because many people were asking me like shoot with Dread, and I'm like okay, I'm gonna
Mhm.
do it. And so
you,
I did, and I know people is gonna love it, and it's
what
gonna
type
be
of scene did you do with Dread?
what type of scene? No, normal scene, like a boy girl vaginal, like normal.
Okay. No,
Because
because
it's
Okay.
like
in
no.
story or
Woo.
stuff, you
I'm gonna
go
say
right
this.
away.
I'm gonna say this because I know a
Uh-huh.
lot of people they try to take the challenge of taking Dread up the butt, and that's a lot to take up the butt. Like
That's a challenge.
and like I want to put it out there.
Mhm.
Okay, like I could not watch Dread and pretend it's me because I'm not no Dread. To go back to that scene. But yeah, a lot of people try to take Dread up the butt, and like I'm like, ow, it just looks painful.
Yeah, yeah. No, he asked me if oh shit, my life. He asked me if I want to make it, but I say no because I'm not. I don't think I'm ready. But everybody's different. Everybody body's different. So I know
Oh
some
no, no,
girls.
Mhm.
no.
Now
I
you see
just
me? Yeah.
I can see you. Yes.
Yeah, like some girls definitely even prefer to do anal than just vaginal. Like they feel more comfy. So for sure, some of those girls that do anal is because they prefer. Like
No, because like
Mhm.
I would tell everybody out here go watch that scene with Dread because like especially with like it was up the butt. I'd be like, oh my god, this because you like
Mhm. I'd be
this
like, oh God, it's
this
ripped.
little
It's
innocent girl
done
right
for.
this little innocent looking girl right here just took Dread up the butt. How? And and they'll go check it out and be like, oh my god,
Mhm.
okay, okay, okay. Look at this little Venezuelan little
wow.
woman.
Either way, she took him off her pussy, and that's still a lot. Like, you must have
Yeah,
been
no,
sore
the
after
pussy was
that one.
easy.
Ooh.
So everybody out there, go make sure you check out that scene
Mhm.
because I know that it should be fire.
It's gonna be yeah, it's
Yes.
fire.
So I don't want to take too much of your time because I know we started late and it's getting late here.
Mhm.
So where can anybody find you? Where can I get your content? Where can they follow you on social medias?
I mean, it's hard because I don't have like the same name on everything. So
You can say them all. This is
Agatha Vega. I'm Agatha Vega, whatever you want to find me. But yeah, just try to make sure it's not a fake profile because, of course, there are many fake profiles. But the one you see with more followers, guys, like that's me. No, if you see an Agatha Vega with 1,000 followers, that's not me. Or a person using my pics with another name, that's not me. But Agatha Vega, for example, on Instagram, Agatha Vega official. Twitter the same, Agatha Vega official, and OnlyFans Agatha Vega with 3A at the end.
I like the way you
Okay.
just said I like the way you just said your name
Big
that very
guy.
last time. Vega, I love
That
that.
was adorable.
And where can I find you real quick, Sarah?
You guys can find me on adamsarahleis.com. All of my links, all my social media, it's all going to be
Yeah.
on there.
I'm Ross RIWSEAR on Twitter and Facebook. I'm sorry, on Twitter and on Instagram. We're at the Brave if it's on Instagram, Brave if it's on Facebook, and on Twitter. Agatha, thanks for coming on. I look forward to all the stuff that you do. I wish you luck on any award seasons like awards you might be nominated for coming up. And I hope that you like have a fantastic career. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your time
Thank
here in LA. I know by the time this airs, you'll be back already, and everybody who missed the opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to and like to jump inside of what you have. So I hope that
Jump inside.
and so I hope that everybody that missed that message can get you when you come back. So we'll see you all next week. Be well, stay blessed, stay amazing.
No, I thank you guys.
Bye.